All right. How many of you listen to NPR? How many of you dig Web 2.0? Here it is. The simile timeline mashup. The folks at NPR were working away in their little cubicles, and they came up with an API, which takes stories that oftentimes are very linear, and you see them in lists, and it mashes them up. It mashes them up using JavaScript and JSON. JSON data is, the great thing about it is it happens in the browser. It can happen anywhere, and you can script it yourself at home. Just like Brian Shaler asked, this takes NPR's great stories and puts them up with their API, and it's like peanut butter and chocolate. Goes great together, and it allows you to do great things with the content. You can put them in, you can get it into your iPhone if you can, or anywhere really. And so I was inspired to take NPR stories and display them on a timeline, display them over time, and you get great benefits from it. You can put a lot of stories into a little space. It scrolls horizontally, and when you click on them, you get a little bubble, and you can link out to the story. You can visualize stories in context. So here's the find a secret, decode a ring, hatch a secret plan, and take over the world. Right there. I already said this, so I have a few more minutes. The folks at NPR had some time between their vice president for technology, and so they hatched it. They had no one above them bothering them, so they could do this. And my little JavaScript takes the NPR API coming in and the simile MIT timeline, and it's just a small little JavaScript file, takes JSON data just like that. It's very structured, and in this one little JavaScript, it does like a little for loop, and for every story title, it adds an entry to the timeline. For every date, it just sort of parses it together, makes sense of it, and hopefully it comes out like this. But that's not all. You get two for the price of one, because if you were to go to nprsimiletimeline.googlecode.com or something like that, you would see a little form which allows you to make a query. You can put your favorite query in, and you can click the link to preview, and you get the timeline. And if you like it, you can get the code, which is in a little iframe, which you can put on site. And you can also get a link to the URL, and you can put that in email. You can link to it directly, and it's pretty simple. But wait, that's not all. There's the slide that I was looking for. Nope. The top frame of that little window, you get the portable query generator, the query generator Lite for short. And what that allows you to do is, if you are so inclined to just take the link to that little frame and bring it into your mashup, just like Brian Shaler had said, I dare you. You can use this in your own mashups, and you can get JSON data just like I did, and rather than put it on a timeline, or if you want to put it on a timeline, that's fine, but you can put it in something else. It's free, and it works, and you can access the data in your JavaScript just like that, and have fun. If you use it, let me know.